Okay. So anyway, we were dealing with module 3, which is nothing but embedded system components. So we have covered this. So next one is classification of embedded systems, which is nothing but the third one is based on deterministic behavior, right? So based on deterministic behavior, that means we are going to determine the output. Okay, based on that, we are going to divide it into two parts. One is applicable for real-time systems, right? So that means those systems which are real in time. That means those systems which capture the real-time operations are called it is applicable for that. Okay, so what are those? A system which captures the temperature. Normally we know that the temperature is varying all the time, temperature all the time. So that's why a system which displays the temperature, the system which displays the temperature is called as a real-time systems. Okay, and these are applied for hard or real soft embedded systems. Okay, next one we are having based on triggering. So these are classified as event triggered or time triggered, right? So what do you mean by event triggered? Any system which is triggered because of an event is called as event triggered. Any system which is triggered because of time is called as time triggered. Okay, so what is event triggered? So for example, we have seen an ATM machine. Okay, so what does it do? A particular event has to happen. Suppose if this is my ATM system, okay, ATM machine, so particular event has to happen, right? So what is that event? The event is that we have to give an input. Okay, that is nothing but an input. So then what is the output? Output is nothing but in terms of money. So that is what is event triggered. That means we have to give a particular event, then it is going to give a output. What do you mean by time triggered? Instead of input, if we keep it as a time, right? If we keep it as a time, okay, at this particular time, the ATM has to dispatch the money. Then it is called as time triggered. Okay, so it depends on what input you are giving. Okay, if it is event triggered, that means you are giving something manually, then it is going to be event triggered. Instead, if you are giving it time, then it is going to be a time trigger. Normally these systems are referred as reactive systems. Why these are referred as reactive systems? Because this ATM is giving an output, is reacting because of some input. That's what they are being called as a reactive systems. Okay, if the system reacts to an input, then they have been called as a reactive systems. Then particular they have been used in industry process control systems and all. Okay. The next one is applications. Where does these these embedded systems are applied? First and foremost thing are these are applied in consumer electronics like camcorders, digital cameras, etc. Then second one is they have been used in a household appliances like television, okay, DVD players, washing machine, refrigerator, microwave oven, etc. The next one we are having in home automation and security systems. Here air conditioners, sprinklers, intruder detection alarms, closed circuit television cameras and fire alarms. So these all forms the embedded systems. Okay, so it is kept in a vision that a sprinkler. Okay, why we should keep a sprinkler? Because nowadays farmers are facing lots of problems because of the water wastage. Okay, suppose a embedded system is designed, anyway it's there, but the point is that and particular embedded system if it is designed for the maintenance of water wastage and everything, then what will happen? Okay, this forms a good embedded system. Okay, so it is required that the students and the researchers should work in this area so as to avoid water wastage and to give maximum water to the crops itself, so that crops can grow at a can give very good output. Okay, Then we are having an automotive industry. So these are also applied in automotive industry. So where they have been used? They have been used in anti-lock braking systems, ABS. They have been used in engine control. They have been used in ignition systems. They have been used in automatic navigation systems, etc. In telecom sector also they are using in telephone, cellular telephones, telephone switches, handset, multimedia applications and everything. Then they have also been used in computer peripherals like in printers, scanners, fax machines, etc. And they have been used in computer networking systems also, like network routers, switches, hubs, okay, and firewalls, etc. They have been used in healthcare, different kinds of scanners, EEG, ECG, EMG machines, etc. Right? So especially we will be concentrating on ECG because this is the system which is very much used, because nowadays there is a problem of heart patients and also heart patients are getting increased like anything. So that's why ECG will be used worldwide. This ECG is made up with what? Made up with is nothing but an embedded systems only. Is nothing but embedded system only. Then anyway, engineering people will be knowing about measurement and instrumentation. So a digital multimeters, digital CROs, logical analyzers and PLC systems. Okay. So here all the embedded system is used. And anyway, in banking and retail, so ATM machines and currency counters, point of sales, okay, so will be used. Especially this revolutionized the world, that is nothing but POS, okay, so you can find out everywhere in malls and everything, okay. So POS revolutionized the world of payment, okay. Then we are having card readers, that is barcode readers, smart card readers and handheld devices, okay. Here all we find out that an embedded system is used. Okay. So in the next video we are going to study in depth of the module 3. Thank you.